the one, the only Mr. Skinny Penis.
Oh my god, dude.
Slurpee straw.
Anyways, what's up,
Okay,
TGG
that was my
Gaming?
last one.
We are here with who?
The
we're
one and
going
only
through?
Skinny.
Okay. And what are you showing us today?
I'm showing you my Cyber Dragon deck profile today.
Alright, anything else you want to say, or are we just going to get into it?
I'm just gonna get right into it.
Alright.
I'm gonna play a very standard lineup. 3 Cyber Dragons. Three core. This gets almost everything started in the deck. Searches the trap, searches whatever spell you need to get to. Very versatile. In the grave, it banishes itself, summons a Cyber Dragon monster from the main deck. It's very standard. Hers, play this as a 3 of. I think it's a standard 3 of. Get to whatever you need from the grave, normal Cyber Dragon from the deck. You can link it off into whatever link one you need, you know, very standard. I only play 2 Nashter. I don't play 3 because if you're trying to resolve the third one, you should have already lost in my opinion. It's just what it is. You don't need to play 3. It'll brick at 3. I don't like it at 3. 2 Galaxy Soldier, very standard. Searches, you all know what it does if you play the deck. Discard a light, searches itself. Goes very good with hers. Chain blocks are really good. What can you say? As a 1 of extender, we play the Gizmek. It just gets a body on board if you need it for link fodder into whatever you need at the time. Like primarily Seeger because it's a machine. Otherwise, like you can use it for the 1 of pop, but that comes up like sometimes, mainly in like against Salad or whatever else. We play 2 Kaiju. We play the Jizukiru because it's searchable, and we play Gameciel because it's a level 8 and it complements Gizmek and Fortress Dragon very well. Gonna get into the hand trap lineup now. We play 3 Ash, very standard. We play 2 Effect Veiler. I don't play Imperm at the moment because this can be discarded by Galaxy Soldier to summon Galaxy Soldier, obviously. And then we play 3 Phantasme. It's a going second deck. You want to see more options. You don't want to ever brick on more than 2 Cyber Dragons in your hand. This allows you to get whatever you don't need in your hand out and allows for link plays. Into the spells, we play 3 Machine Dupe, very standard. 3 Cyber Emergencies. If I saw it more, it would be good. Otherwise, this just searches Cyber Dragon monster. We play the 1 Repair Plant. If there's a Cyber Dragon in your grave, you can search a light machine, and you just get going from there. 1 Rev System. This card can be a starter. It can be nuts in the late game when you bring back a Hers or a Nashter. It's just a free summon. We play 1 Overload Fusion. You only need 1. If you see it, cool. If you don't, it is what it is. Now I think this is a mandatory 3 of for Cyber Dragons, but Pot of Desires as a 3 of, you need to start getting going with the deck. And once you start running out of resources, you're losing by like turn 3, turn 4. Like you want to see this card in your opening hand. Another extender, 1 for 1. You get to summon Hers or Nashter, very good mid to late game. Or if you have to use it, like turn 1, like sure, but you should try to hold it more in my opinion. Foolish Burial is very good in this deck. You can send Gizmek, send Hers, send whenever you need to bring back from the grave if you need to see it. Next, we only play 2 traps. I play Cybernetic Overflow. This card is low-key nuts. It's searchable. It does something when it's destroyed, and you can still activate it the same turn. Like, neither turn is hard once per turn. I love this card. I think it's a mandatory 2 of. But that's it for the main deck. I'm going to get into the extra deck now. Starting with some of the fusions, we play 1 Fortress Dragon for outing your Jizukiru, or if you see any Orcus players, this just shuts down their whole board. They can't really do much unless they have Babel on board, of course. Play 1 Mega Fleet Dragon. Links are still relative. It outs Apollosa, whatever's in the extra monster link zone, whatever you want to call it, especially for Salad. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon as a one of. This card can be nuts if you're playing against a back row deck, and if this resolves, you're blowing them out. And then one more fusion that we play is Macabre, because Nova is really good. This can be summoned off of Nova. It's just a free negate if you can't get to an infinity, and they out the Nova, obviously, from specialing from the activated effects. And if it's sent to the grave, it's still getting the effect anyway, especially as we're getting into a format where Ogre is going to be a lot more present. After the links, we play one Almirage. This starts all your plays with core. Any monster you normal summon, of course, allows you to get to your repair plant plays for free. One Anima. This comes up. It's sort of niche, but it definitely comes up if your opponent can't respond to it. They never really expect it. It can be a surprise. It just sucks something up and you just get going. Link 2s, we play one Anaconda. You can send Overload Fusion, get a free Rampage Dragon. If you banish Overload Fusion off of the Desires, it's fine. This isn't a game ender. Like they can still hand trap this. It's never a game ender. And then for another Link 2, we play Mandatory Seeger. This card is low-key nuts. People don't seem to understand that when you boost another machine, if it hasn't declared an attack, that the monster that you target can still do battle damage. It's this monster that can't do battle damage. It's like the last, I don't know why people don't read the card more. It's kind of dumb. We play one access code. I mean, this card is like a mandatory in any extra deck. If you can make it, cool. If you can't, whatever. This isn't the main boss monster you're trying to get out. 2 Nova. This card is nuts. It does something when it's sent to the grave. The effects are once per name, so you can do the special effect to summon twice. If you can, I mean, obviously if you make a second one. And then we play one of Infinity. This is what you're trying to protect at all times. You're trying to have this be on board, just have its presence there, no matter what. If it's getting outed, you're hoping to God you have a follow-up play with whatever else. And then Dingirsu, you have about 3 ways to get to it. You have Gameciel, Fortress Dragon, Gizmek. This card is really good. Like in the grind game, if you can get to it, because it protects all your stuff and it can absorb a core from when you banish it to summon. And then we play cherries in the side deck. We play a Link Cross because you don't want them to get to their tokens and start doing their shenanigans with Formula Synchron and Metal March and all that jazz. And the Calamities. These can be intertwined, these can be changed to whatever you want. I just like having them right now in the format currently, or format I guess, because this shuts down whatever negate combos they have, and then this just shuts down their like Link climbing into the Mecha Phantom Beast Link 3. I'm gonna get into the side now. So I have 3 of placeholder right now, and that's for D-Barrier. You can switch this out for whatever you want. I just have it in at the moment to surprise people when I would like to go first, if I so choose. And then other going first options, because your opponents never really expect you to choose to go first. At the moment, I have 2 anti-spell and 2 summon limit. This card is I think it's really good right now, but you can switch this out for whatever you want. Maybe a 3rd summon limit and whatever other 3 of you would like. This is really good against Salad. It hits, whatever spell that, like, maybe if you're at your locals, they have a Sky Striker matchup or whatever. And then for more of a control-based, like I said, 3 Winter Cherries. I think this is sort of slept on, but if you don't see it, it's like you're not like losing if you don't see this. Only play 2 Nibiru. I only have 2. Obviously, you can play 3. You can switch out whatever continuous traps if you'd like. You can also discard this off Galaxy Soldier, so that is an option. And then for the last 3, I play 3 Twin Twisters. I chose this over Cyclone because you just want to have more options to pop back row instead of just Cosmic, especially in Cyber Dragons. Otherwise, if you'd like, you can obviously side Lightning Storm since you would prefer to go second, obviously.
All right. Anything else? Any shout outs or anything?
Shout out to TGG Gaming, best card shop in Minnesota. Team Skinny, we stay catching dubs.
Your own team?
Yes, my own team, obviously. Otherwise, shout out to everyone who I played against. Everyone's really cool here, really chill. So yeah, that's about it.
All right, thanks for the deck profile.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.